How the hell y'all doing today? What's going on? Well, a little bit of this, a little bit of that all morning. Now this afternoon I'm going to cut a little bit of steel here. The steel cutting thing hasn't been going overly great. Not getting as much done at one time as I'd like. But that's my own darn fault for not getting out here as early as I probably should. Anyway, I want to show you guys something. So, this is the steel we're cutting. This stuff right here. Now, anybody that's ever worked with used oil field pipe knows that sometimes you'll get a piece that's good, really heavy. Sometimes you'll get a piece that's rotted right out, all to absolutely nothing. And you pay for this stuff and you can't use it at all, like that one. Look at that. Well, how do you use that for anything, right? And I'll just take you down. Like, the whole bloody thing is completely hooched, right? And then you'll get pieces like this one right here. Here, she looks pretty good, right? Like, it looks pretty good. But at this end over here, see that? She's wore thin here. And that, if you're going to weld that and hit that spot, you're going to blow through. She's really thin. So what do you do with that piece, right? Well, luckily for what we're building, I can cut that sucker off at 11 feet and turn him into a base for a windbreak. And this piece is actually, see that? It's bent. See how that is? But he might be bent, but I can make it work even with the bend. So it's not the end of the world. Oh! And then that piece is short. It's basically the same length all the way. Way down there, all three pieces are basically lined up. But over here, see the difference in lengths? It's all the same size as steel, thickness-wise, but the length is off. I have no idea why it is like that. I'm not an oil field guy. I just play with the used scrap that they throw away. And when I said that it's lined up, yeah, it's basically lined up. But it's all different dimension. Anyway, we'll get that sucker drug in and I'll make use of it with something or other. I got a bunch of 7'6" cut. They're piled right there. And so we need some 8-footers, we need some 11-footers, and we need some 24-footers. So I'll let you guys go and we'll yammer at you all later.
God damn, I hate shoveling oats. If you guys can even hear me. So I'll bring you back in a minute.
Alrighty, well, there's the cheap man's grain trailer. It's I probably got about 280 fucking bushels on that little sucker of oats. I guess we'll find out for sure tomorrow. Look at this. Fucking mice chewed holes all through this wood bin of ours. Just made a fucking disaster. I probably lost 20 bushels of oats into the fucking walls of the building. Like, see daylight down there? And then on this side, see that there? And holes here, all through the wall. It's this wall, it's the front end here. They were pulling oats out constantly, the little buggers. But with what they pulled out, and what we pulled out, I don't know what's left in here. 30 bushel, maybe 30, 35 topside. 40 at the very, very most is all that's left in here, I'd say. But this is that haymaker oats. So I need, how much oats do we need this year? For haymaker oats, we need, I can't remember what I had it figured out to. 160, and then another 20. Wait, no, 40. Another 40 on top of that. So basically 200 bushels. And this stuff is pretty dirty. So if they take 15%, maybe even 18% for how dirty it is. And I got roughly 280 on there, I figure. So yeah, we'll be close. And if it's more than what I need, so be it. It's more than what I need. Maybe I'll sell some of it. Common seed oats, just common shit, right? Okay, I'm gonna let you guys go for now. Anybody calving, babe?
I got runners on.
I don't know why, but all of these cows came into the barn, and that's on their own. I'm waiting on all 4 of you girls.
Lock them in so they don't have them waterable.
Am I going to be able to get... Here, you do this. I'll see if I can get in front of her.
Oh, hurry up. Oh. Yep.
Now they're all going to run out. And I need her in more than anybody. Right?
Go.
Okay, I'll go get her. In the muck.
It's disgusting out here.
In the muck hole.
Don't even think about it. Don't do it. I know what they're waiting for
What?
when we're not home.
I know.
Throw it and I'll hook it.
Hey,
What?
I got something to say. Remember you said yesterday you couldn't, about working man shoes?
I'm out of here.
Look at my boots right now. I just walked through the mud hole.
First time I wore runners. Come on now.
Look at mine. I got a little bit of cow shit on there right there from right here, but you gotta learn how to work in the mud. That cow with the red tag, she's just been acting a little funny for the last couple days. Doing a lot of laying down, up and down, up and down, and some heavy panting. And then there's this big horse's ass right here. Well, she ain't gonna calve for another week at least. And then there's Orange Tan, who I thought should have calved, almost a week ago, and still hasn't. So, whatever. They'll calve when they're ready to calve. Just hopefully they don't have great big huge monsters. And if they do it on a day when I'm home. Okay guys, I'm gonna let you go. We'll yammer at you all a little bit later. Alrighty guys, so came in the house and CP tells me, guess what? we got Cheep. Yeah, she's trying to hatch out some chickies. And he's back there, can't really see him. There is one that hatched. He's right there. You can just see his beak. The heater is right here on the top, so and through the window there, I'll try to get in there, but you could see him moving around. I'm trying to see if there's any other cracks, but I don't see any other cracked eggs at this point.
Oh, he's early.
But his egg was right there. And he got himself out of it, so yeah, they're whoops. Trying to show you guys all this stuff, but it's not working too good for me.
Well, just wait until he moves.
So he'll move around a little bit more. How many do we got in this thing?
I don't know.
36 or 38, almost 40 eggs in there.
I didn't have the turner full.
So it wasn't full?
No.
Yeah, but it holds like 42, I thought.
Yeah, but there's probably maybe 30 eggs in there.
30?
About
30. Anyway, that's one. Let's see what happens with the rest. How many actually hatch or don't hatch, right? Anyways, I got to get the smoker going because I guess I'm doing steakages on the smoker. So I'll let you guys go. We'll yammer at you all tomorrow. Well, good morning, everybody. How the heck y'all doing now? Hope everybody's having a good morning, enjoying your morning coffee, doing your walkabouts, checking cattle, checking your farmyards, or just out having a nice walk out in the park if you're in the city or down the street or whatever the case might be. What are we doing? We're sitting on a scale here at Patterson in Indian Head, waiting to get a weigh on. Gonna have to wait here for a few more minutes. I'm a little early. It's not even 8 o'clock yet. So we gotta weigh, do a loaded weight raw product on our grain before we clean it, and then we'll do another loaded weight when we're done cleaning. Basically is what it works out to, right? So Yahoo. But I guess it'll be an empty weight, not a loaded weight. Loaded weight now and then an empty weight, and we'll find out. I could do a loaded weight again afterwards to find out how much actually came home. Anyways, that's what we are doing. So I'll bring you guys back once we're all weighted up and over at the grain cleaner, and bring you guys back then. Later. Alrighty guys, so that's Patterson out there. This is the seed cleaning plant here. And you come in, we unload on the far side over there. And then it goes through the sequences of getting her all cleaned up into one of these white tanks, bins. And then from there, clean material into the friggin' trucks, or in my case, cheap man's grain trailer. So had 228 on board. I thought maybe I had closer to 260 or maybe even 280, but I guess I didn't have it as full as I thought I had. So but it'll be more than enough for what we need to do. I only need max 200, so we'll have more. This will be more than enough for us. Anywho, I'm just gonna hang out here and wait for them to finish cleaning, take it home, and we'll see what goes on at home when we get there. Later, guys. Alrighty, well, we're all cleaned up, and here it is. Just loading her back on here now, so. And then when we get home, we'll have to auger it again into the bin for safekeeping for a month, basically. But this is Haymaker Oats, guys. Alrighty, we'll talk to you later. Alrighty, guys, so here we are on this lovely day. And you see some green grass coming. It's coming. But we have a problem. Well, you saw all these pails, right? So anything with the lid in this box is actually a bait station for gophers. You see how that's made? It's a 3.5 inch PVC pipe with a hole cut in the bottom of the pail. Silicone it up a little bit. Got the lid, and the bait goes inside. And that's another one right there that we made. We have another one of those, but right now where we had them stored in the one garage, you got water in it and it's frozen the ground, so we just left it. So CP's just mixing up another pail. I can put it away.
How many do you think of these I've put out?
Oh my God. Over how long a time period?
Like,
since we've been on the farm?
yeah.
1,000. Lots. We put out lots. Lots. It's your summertime exercise program. Walking around putting a spoonful of poison in every gopher hole. Watch that tube, the silicone broke free. You don't have to push it down all the way around. So yeah, this is how we're gonna try and rectify our gopher issue. At least it helps. It helps to rectify the gopher issue so we don't have so many. And this is the last poison that we can get for these bloody things.
Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do after.
Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do after this, because our wonderful Fancy Socks government outlawed the poison.
Poisoning Regina, though.
Hey?
Poisoning Regina.
Yeah, they are poisoning in Regina. In the city, they're freaking putting poison down for the gophers. But for us farmers, we can't control them out here because it's inhumane or whatever the case might be. Anyway, I want to let you guys go, and we'll talk to y'all later. And there, getting her unloaded and put away for a month anyway. Roughly, not quite. 2 to 2.5 weeks actually. Kind of a muck hole underneath here. But hey, it works. That's all that matters. Hold that up. See that, guys? What's that look like? Fucking serpentine belt for Big Blue. Friggin' bird got in there and caused it to friggin' blow up. We did manage to get the cows fed before the tractor started to overheat because the fan ain't working. Like, Jesus, the guy just can't catch a break. Something so stupid. Friggin' bird gets under the hood, and even with all the shields and guards they've got in place, still managed to get his ass in there with the fan and screwed up the friggin' serpentine belt. I could just imagine what that's gonna cost. Oh well. Anywho, I guess we got them fed for tonight, so tomorrow morning I gotta run for parts, so talk to you guys later. Well guys, there's a few more in there. 1, 2, 3. One in the corner. Well, 3 more. Looks like another one starting over here. That one right there. And little farts are bouncing all over the place in there. Anywho. You all have yourselves a good day and fun. Let's get her done. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you tomorrow.